Hey, excuse me, sir.
How's it going?
Hey, good. Are you from this area?
I am.
Have you ever heard of the Bridgewater Triangle?
I don't think you can be from around here and not heard of the Bridgewater Triangle.
And what exactly have you heard about it?
I know there's been murders and crazy animals.
Ghosts. There's been crypto stories, so a lot of Bigfoot.
Like big puma-type cats. Sometimes they've seen paw prints.
Do you think there's something weird going on in this area?
I have no explanation for it.
I don't know what it is about this area, but it's alive with that type of energy.
There's something there that predates mankind. It's something that has been there since the beginning of time and will always be there.
I've done a lot of cool things in my life. I'm a 6-time WWE champion. I'm the lead singer of an international touring rock band, Fozzy. I'm a 3-time New York Times best-selling author. All of them big passions for me. But one of my biggest passions that a lot of people don't know about is I'm a freak for all things unexplained, supernatural phenomenon. Whether it be UFOs or ghosts or demons, all of that stuff really appeals to me and has my entire life. I remember being a kid and my grandparents used to live in Kelowna, BC, which is right on the Okanagan Lake, which is the home of one of the most famous lake monster legends, the Ogopogo. Do I believe in all of it? I'm not sure. Do I have an open mind? Absolutely. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to come to Bridgewater, Massachusetts. Why is all of this stuff happening within this basically very small area? The Bridgewater Triangle is a 220 square mile region of land located between Boston and Providence. The triangle itself was first cited in a book by cryptozoologist Lauren Coleman in the late 70s. And since the early 1900s, endless accounts of strange and mysterious phenomena have occurred here, making the Bridgewater Triangle one of the most notorious hotspots for unexplained activity in the United States. Joe, Mike.
Hey, Chris.
Mike, Joe.
Yeah, I'm Joe.
Hey, man, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It's Jericho.
I'm glad you can make it.
Well, I've been looking forward to talking to you guys. I know you guys have been studying this for a long time, so you guys are kind of the experts around here.
You could consider us that, sure.
I do consider you that. That's why you're here.
Yeah.
You got some stuff you can show me?
Yeah,
All
wanna come inside, check it out?
Yeah, absolutely, let's go.
All right, wonderful.
Okay, let's go. Nice hat.
Thanks.
There's a lot of mystery going on in this area.
There's a lot of mystery.
There's hauntings, Sasquatch sightings, UFO sightings, all within this area.
So the more you start scratching at the surface of the Bridgewater Triangle, the more lore and legend you're gonna find.
What's going on?
That was an area of a lot of battle during the King Philip's War.
The bloodiest battle in colonial U.S. history.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Well, King Philip was actually, his real name was Metacomet. 2 of his tribal members were executed for crimes they committed. He felt that he was beyond the white man's laws and they shouldn't have been executed for their crimes. So in retaliation, he attacked a lot of villages. And that started a very, very bloody war.
30% of the colonials in the area were killed and 70% of the Native Americans. So you're talking about mass genocide.
That's right.
At this
Yeah.
point. Blood has been spilled from thousands of people in this area.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
Could this be kind of a cursed land, a cursed area?
Yes, the natives believe it's cursed.
And that would be a good place for us to start this investigation, I would think.
I think it would be a great
I
place
agree.
to start.
So we're driving now to you said the Sin and Flesh Farms. What exactly is that?
It's owned by a friend of mine, and he believes that there's a lot of strange activity going on down there. He's found some Native American artifacts on his property, some very interesting things in the past, and he's willing to let us dig there and look for these things that he thinks might be buried on the property. And he thinks there might be a connection not only to King Philip's War, but to some of the strange activity that's occurring down in the Bridgewater Triangle.
Hello, sir.
How are you, sir?
How are you?
Very good. I'm Chris.
Hey, Chris Jericho. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you. This is my Uncle Ed.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Pretty good.
Nice to meet you. First of all, we're talking about Sin and Flesh Farms. Very peculiar name. What is the reason why it's called Sin and Flesh Farm?
Well, the Indians killed a white man in here. From the dam to the fresh water, they cut up his body and dumped it into the brook, and that's where they got the sin and flesh.
What did the white man do?
We raped an Indian maiden, and well, he didn't make it that day. That's all.
with all of the blood that was shed and the blood that was spilled, do you think that would add to some kind of, bad negative energy in this area?
People have seen the water turn red, screams in the night, and 6 Indians running around and 1 white guy on a horse.
Would you guys mind if we went and did some digging and looked for some of the Indian artifacts that you're talking about?
Not at all.
This is what's known as a cesium vapor magnetometer.
Can you spell that?
Can you say it 3 times fast?
Hell no. I can't even say it once. And the strange beast walks across the field.
He's in his glory wearing that thing. You realize that, don't you? I think he's gonna start his own legend of the Bridgewater Triangle.
So basically what this does is it samples the electromagnetic fields of the Earth and lets us know about any magnetic sources that are below the surface. When you burn wood or any kind of carbon, it takes on a magnetic component. So what we're looking for are campfire sites that have been buried for many, many years.
So something that burned here hundreds of years ago will show up.
That's right.
And let us know when you find something. Joe's a really strong shoveler.
That's the truth.
And I'm good
Hey guys, I think I got something really big. This is the biggest thing that I've seen so far.
You think, how far down could it be?
Well, it was a very high reading, so I don't think it's too deep.
This is where we need time-lapse photography and come back and it's completely dug.
What's that? Looks like chert, what they would make arrows out of. Yeah, I thought I heard something in there, huh? Let's see, I hear it.
Yeah, it's inside it.
Oh!
What? What'd you find?
Wow. There's an arrowhead.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. It's got the indentation.
Yes, it does.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Outstanding.
Wow. I can't believe it. We found it.
A Native American arrowhead found on land that has had a number of alleged strange occurrences. Could this be a connection between the King Philip's War and all the mysterious things that have been happening in the Bridgewater Triangle?
We set up a meeting with Darrell Black Eagle. He's the council chief of the Wampanoag, and he's going to meet us up at Profile Rock and give us some of his perspective.
Darrell Black Eagle's a direct descendant of Metacomet, aka King Philip.
Right.
So this is actually his family that we're talking about here. Does he really think there's a curse? Does he think it's desecrated ground? There he is.
Hey, what's happening, guys?
It's great to have him. Glad you came to join us
Good to
today.
see
Thank
you.
you so much. So this is it. It's amazing. Profile Rock.
This is it. This is actually a bust of Massasoit. He was a great chief of the Pokanoket Nation.
No, but this wasn't carved or chiseled. How did this come to be?
At one time, the story was there was some dynamite and it came down and then you could see the face.
So this is something that, once again, fitting the whole concept of what's going on in the Bridgewater Triangle, something very unexplained.
Absolutely. I have no words how this came to be.
It's a very spiritual type of a thing. Now, we've been talking about King Philip's War.
Right.
Do you think with all of the blood that was spilled here, is this area, the Bridgewater Triangle, is there a curse?
I've heard of screams coming out of Anawan's Rock and people seeing things going across the street, and these are all things that are not normal.
But you're saying within this area, because so many
There's
evil acts and so many evil vibes and evil deeds, that just makes it a lot easier for strange, unholy things to happen.
Yeah, evil attracts evil.
Just a few miles away from Profile Rock is the Asanet Ledge, which is considered by many to be the epicenter of supernatural activity in the Bridgewater Triangle. The ledge was home to a quarry in the mid-1800s, but once the quarry ceased operations, unexplained occurrences began. Everything from UFO sightings to strange creatures in the woods to mysterious deaths.
We're going to be meeting with Matt Moniz. He was a witness to the Lady of the Ledge.
He actually saw it himself?
Yes, he was a first-hand witness.
I would say it was about 9:30 at night. The sun had just gone down. And I saw this woman. My first thought was, oh, crap, we've got somebody committing suicide. And I turned around to my friends and said, hey, we're not alone up here. Turned back, she was gone. No splash, no nothing, no person.
When you saw her, did you feel anything, or did you feel anything?
No, I thought it was a person.
So there was no weird energy, or?
My friends started laughing at me, and I'm like, what's so funny? He's like, you just saw the Lady of the Ledge. That's a ghost.
So what exactly is the Lady of the Ledge?
Unrequited love. Somebody, you know, got despondent over not being able to be with a particular person and leapt to her death. There's at least 1 to 2 people per year that die here.
You're kidding me?
No.
Per year?
Up there, it's pitch black, and that's, as you can tell, a pretty sheer drop.
Absolutely.
Right.
If you're not paying attention,
Off you go.
off you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Good Lord. And even if you're talking about the Lady of the Ledge or not, this rock itself is cursed or haunted, because if you're getting 1 or 2 people a year dying up here,
There's
in
bad mojo in the area.
Yeah, it's a bad mojo.
Yep.
It's, like Daryl said, evil brings evil.
We should do some tests up here.
I think this is a great spot.
I think so too.
What kind of tests?
Well, this granite contains a lot of quartz. When you put energy into quartz, it'll start to vibrate. When it vibrates, it creates more energy.
You're saying by adding some energy, maybe it'll attract?
Yeah, if we add some energy, yes, yeah, maybe we can trigger some sort of an event. This is a Van de Graaff generator. This is going to build up a charge and shoot an electric bolt between these two here.
Wow.
This is going to collect the electricity. We have a wire that we're going to attach from this to go into the granite itself.
What is the best case scenario?
That the added energy that's being driven into the granite triggers some of the activity that other people are witnessing up here, such as apparitions, lights, maybe even drawing in some of these unusual creatures that they're claiming to see.
Are spirits attracted to energy?
Well, there's theories, or hypotheses, I should say, that spirits need energy to manifest. And so, if that's the case, we want to give them all they need. That charge is actually 1,000,000 volts worth of electricity.
From there to there?
Yeah.
So if you put your hand on this ball right now?
Yeah, you'd feel the shock. You can get a welt on your hand. It's not going to kill you because it's
Mike,
low.
I'm getting readings off the tube.
Are you?
Yeah. Check them out.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
So what are we seeing here?
Seismic activity, it seems.
Caused by the electricity?
That's what it looks like.
It's spiking right off the chart. The electricity is charging that rock, which is causing this to tremor. And it's literally spiking this off the charts.
That's crazy.
That's pretty significant.
Yeah.
I'd say it's significant. Would you have expected this?
No, I didn't expect it.
That
What am I
spike is
hearing
right off
over
the
there?
chart. Huh?
Like an electrical charge, right? It's going along with that.
Yeah.
Maybe there's an exit point over there somewhere.
You think there's another spike, maybe?
Okay, shh.
There's something right there that's hot.
Something hot meaning something's alive, or there's some kind of energy out there?
Some type of energy out there, possibly.
Chris.
Yeah.
There's a path right here. Let's go on
Okay, you
in.
stay right there, Joe, and keep pointing on it so we don't lose it. So can you see the light?
Yep.
So where do I go?
Go straight.
Keep going straight this?
Keep going straight. You're almost right on it. You're right on it.
Joe, are we right on top of the heat source?
Yeah.
Are we standing on it?
Somebody's almost right on top of it.
Whoa, what is that?